been so much discourse on CultureCon. I think that when you go to something like this, there is so much to do that you need to have you have to have a plan.
Yeah, you're not going to know everything in the beginning. You just have to start.
And there were, again, 10,000 people there. You can't network. That sounds like a you problem. That's a skill issue.
That you're thirsty.
Yeah.
Like, that's given thirsty.
Hey, step siblings. Welcome to Between Sisters. We're sisters, yes, but more than that, we're two women figuring out life, love, careers, identity, and everything else in real time. Whether you've got a sister, always wished you did, or you're just looking for voices that feel like home, you belong here, where we give you real talk between real sisters. Real sisters.
Hey, step siblings. I'm Corinne.
And I'm Kayla.
And you're listening to the Between Sisters podcast, where we give you real talk between real sisters. This week, we're talking about CultureCon, all things CultureCon. We attended CultureCon last weekend. We had a great time. There's been so much discourse online about CultureCon. So we wanted to get on here and share our experience, which overall was a great one.
Yeah, I loved it. I will say, for the viewers, it was your idea to go. You told me about it, and I had such a great time just seeing everybody, seeing the different outfits, seeing everyone's different perspectives, all the entrepreneurs and creatives, even actors and designers. Like, it was such a great space to be in.
Yeah, I think it's something to be said about just being surrounded by other doers and other people who are like doing the thing and working in your field and doing those things. Even I know our fields are, not only do we have this podcast, but we do work, and like our jobs are creative corporate jobs. So there's also those people in that space as well. And I feel like it was just so cool to be in that space. Like, I even saw like old coworkers of mine there. Like, so it was very cool to have that. And it was just a bunch of beautiful Black people. Outfits were on point.
Yeah.
It was great.
It almost felt like a big cookout family reunion moment.
Yeah.
But with like our field. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it was really cool just seeing that.
Yeah. And I feel like there's something to be said about when you go to these. First of all, CultureCon and the Creative Collective are the Creative Collective puts on CultureCon every year, and the Creative Collective also does other things and events and type. You know, they're a company, and they also do other things throughout the year and things of that nature. And CultureCon is their conference once a year that they put on for Black creatives and entrepreneurs and all of those things in attendance. We saw people who are trying to be content creators to other podcasters to fashion designers to creative corporate people, actors, singers, people who had fragrance businesses, and we saw multiple people who worked in marketing, just so many different types of people. I think that when you go to something like this, there is so much to do that you need to have you need to know. You have to have a plan.
Yeah.
What am I going for? Like, what am I trying to get out of it?
What's
this
the goal?
year?
Yeah. What's the goal this year? What are you trying to get out of it?
Yeah. Because I feel like everything is there, but you have to take the initiative of, okay, what am I trying to get out of it this year? Because there is panels, there is networking, there is activations, there's so many things. You could go and say, our goal this year was to learn.
Right.
But you could say, I'm going there to learn, and I want to tap in on a bunch of panels that I think are going to help me in my goal and my vision. You could say, I'm going to network and build community, and I want to make sure I hit those networking activations. There was even an activation for We Met in Real Life, had an activation where it literally was a networking activation.
Yeah, I think especially if it was your first one, it could be overwhelming if you don't go in with that plan, because everything is happening at one time, and it's, it's a lot of people, and it's exciting. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool. So I think going in with our plan of, hey, like, let's learn, let's experience, I think that was probably the smartest thing that we could have done personally. And it was really awesome. I think we learned a lot.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like you see everyone there doing, having their intention. We saw people there who were there to capture content, and they were media personalities, and they were there to build up some content and interview different people there. And like, it's just like so many things that you can go to do. You could go there to meet up with people, like, and just enjoy yourself and have fun. I think that our panels that we attended were great.
Yeah.
We attended, our favorite panel was, they had, of course, we're podcasters, they had a podcasting panel.
Yeah.
And it featured Scott Evans from House Guest, Melissa Ford, someone from two people from Spotify.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was really cool.
It was like, what I liked about the panel was, it wasn't just, okay, we're sitting up here, we're talking. They were giving you tangible steps and things to take away.
We had notes, like, really, like, we were like, wow, we actually are learning right now. Sometimes you go to a panel and it's just people just talking about their own thing and not really giving advice or tips. But I really loved at this panel, they gave actual action items, like, hey, this is some of the things that I did. This is, and it was really, really cool. It was really great.
Yeah. And they were telling you how to do it. What we also thought was interesting about that panel was, before it started, they were like, how many people have a podcast? Raise your hand. And then I was like, how many people are thinking of starting a podcast? Raise your hand. And it was so much of a difference in the numbers of people who had a podcast and people who were thinking about starting a podcast. Like, there were so many more people who were like thinking of starting it but haven't done the thing yet, and then there were way less people who have started the thing. They're trying to learn but getting the reps in. And I was like, wow, that really is the difference of like getting to the next step. Just seeing the numbers, I was like, dang, that's the difference. Like, you just have to start putting the reps in.
Yeah. And I think that's with everything, like in the creative space or even entrepreneurship, you just have to start. I think we're always trying to chase perfection in a way, because of course, I mean, it's your product, it's your baby, like, you want it to be good, but things aren't going to be perfect in the beginning. You're not going to know everything in the beginning. You just have to start. Like, that's like the first hurdle, if you will. You just have to start, get in the door, and you'll learn as you go. You'll get better as you go. But it was really interesting for us just to see that in person. Like, really, because really what's holding a lot of people back is that perfection factor, or that I don't know everything factor, I don't know how to do it factor. So it was really interesting seeing that.
Yeah. And I love that we got that nugget without them even saying that. We just like noted that in the crowd. Like, they were talking about, things you need to do for your podcast and things of this nature, but we just observed that. And I was like, wow, like that'll stick with me throughout the process. We also really enjoyed Sheryl Lee Ralph's panel. It felt like she yelled at you to get your life together in like the most loving way possible. It felt like a hug.
It did feel like a hug. It was almost like a loving curse out without cursing you out. Like, she didn't curse at us, but it just felt, it was like, girl, if you don't get your together, but it was in a loving way, like in her own way. And I heard it. Everything that she said, I received it. It was in me, okay? Like, if she was, if her goal was to get to one person, she got to me. I know she got to you too. So
she got to two.
Yeah. Like, that was really nice. I love that her son was the one who was interviewing her. Like, it just felt like a family moment, even though, it just felt, it was really nice.
Yeah. And I know how good it feels to do it with your family, because we do this as sisters. So I'm like, wow, I love that for them. Like, I love this moment for them. Yeah. And she was saying things that were so profound, especially in the climate of today and like everything that's happening in America and in the world. And I was like, wow, it really resonated in that context of, there are people out there who don't want you to win.
Yes.
And how are you going to? The funny thing was when she said about people showing up late, like she was like, how if it starts at 1 and you were there at 1:15, what are we even talking about?
Right.
And everyone in the audience was like, ooh, attack. Like you could see several people in the audience like, ooh, like okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay, mental note, like get myself together.
I thought that was so funny because it was like an audible reaction, like, oh, okay, sorry.
Right. Literally, okay. While she's talking, I know even for some points I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get it together. Like it was good though. It was really good.
We had a wonderful time. We had so many panels that we enjoyed because again, our goal this year was to learn. So we made it a point to like get to panels and get to the things. There were so many other people doing so many other things there, networking, activations, things of that nature. And there were so many cool things to do there. So that's why we think when going to conferences like this, and this was our first conference.
Yeah.
Period. I think. Nope. I went to the Congressional Black Caucus when I was in college. It was actually extra credit. I had my freshman year at Howard. I was taking a poli-sci class.
I remember when you went.
Intro to poli-sci, and we got extra credit if we attended Congressional Black Caucus, which they also say CBC. And so I did attend that, and that was very cool, especially as a freshman to like see that. But that's like a totally different type of conference. But okay, so that was my second one. But
anything in college, I'm not even gonna count it because I know for me, Delaware State, we did have like conferences like for the school and things like that I did attend.
Of course.
So I'm not gonna count those. For me, like this, I'll say my first conference in what outside of college. Like, I'll do that.
Not based on like okay, this is a college thing at my college.
So for me, it was my first one outside of college. So it was really, really, really fun, really dope. I really enjoyed, because this was for creatives, like seeing everyone kind of just with their tripods and like, it wasn't something where it's like, is this going to be weird because I'm filming? No, everyone's filming, everyone's recording. I loved kind of just seeing everyone just interviewing people. Like, it was nice.
Yeah. I remember when we first walked up and we were getting the bags and you went to like go like record it, but you kind of were like, kind of like down. And I was like, Kayla, look around. Literally everyone is like, you don't have to feel crazy getting some content because literally everyone is getting it. And you were like, okay, it was kind of like, right. Okay, shake it up. It was cool. I saw so many people there that I see online doing like good big things that like I enjoy their content. And I was like, that's so cool that this is a space where everyone is. I saw some of my influencer girlies that I love there. We didn't get to like speak to too many people because we had too many of those people that like we like see, but we got to meet a lot of people. We got to network across, which was like I think is like so valuable.
I think that was a message too throughout the day that different panels they all were saying message network across. So I think that was a theme, and it was a theme that got to be put into play literally right then and there. So that was really cool.
But the opportunity is there if you do want to like go network with people. Like I saw so many people coming up to creators that they love their content and like talking to them and doing the thing. So that was great. I saw Jackie Aina was there, which was like, who don't love Jackie Aina?
Who don't love Jackie
the
Aina?
girl who's doing the girl.
Right.
Also, I saw. I don't know if you follow A. Wilkie.
Yes.
She was there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I really enjoy her content.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the corporate baddie was there.
Yeah.
We enjoy his content.
Mhm.
DeAndre. Who else? Oh, you know who I saw there?
What?
Joseph McCrae from
From
Project Runway.
I know.
We watched Project Runway. And I was like, okay, you got your outfit on.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
see you. I really enjoyed the fashion designers, like all the fashion
Me too.
designers there, because you would be like, oh, I love your outfit. And they're like, thank you. This is my brand. I made this. I'm like, I love that.
I love that so much.
I love that. Like, they're like, yep, made this last night. Like,
Mhm.
period. That is
That
a
was-
boss move.
Yeah, no.
I made my outfit.
love that. There are certain people in the world who I just think are like cool, like extra cool.
Mhm.
It's like fashion designers, and then people who can play instruments. Like you can play the drums or you can play the guitar. Like
Yeah.
you're just cool. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the fact. You know what I think it was so chic? Do you know who Aurora James is?
Yeah.
I was in LA and I was at a filming of this thing for Black women founders and of businesses and stuff, and it was airing on a platform, but they had panels that they were doing throughout the day for this thing, and she was on one of the panels, and it was a taping of it, so like no one was there but like us and like the people that were in it. Like it was very small and intimate. But since I was I was invited, me and a couple other of my friends were invited by the founder of this thing. She was there. She was introducing us to people and everything, so we got to meet all these like amazing like women founders, and Aurora James was there, and she came up and she was like, hi, like nice to meet you. And I was like, I love your shoes, they are gorgeous. She's like, thanks, I made them. I mean, of course, her brand brother Billy, like of course, but I was just like, that's so chic. Like she's like, thanks, I made them. Like, you made your beautiful
shoes. Like,
shoes.
It's just so cool.
How
It's
dope.
so
chic.
It really is. Even like, you know, sometimes on TikTok, I'll be scrolling and you'll see the people who are just starting their brands, right? And they're like, oh, I created this handbag. I made this handbag. I'm like, yo, you just made this handbag. Like, that is so cool.
I used to have a friend when I was little, like little. We had to be like in 6th grade. And she liked to make stuff like clothes and purses and stuff. And she was our neighbor. I don't know if you remember her.
I don't know. You have to...
I'll tell you after.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know.
But I don't know if she moved away a long time ago. I don't know if she still does stuff. But like she would always make me purses and stuff. Like she would always have like different, I loved cheetah print at one time, and like I remember one time I came over to her house, she's like, I made you a little cheetah print purse.
I don't ever remember this. I'm sitting here like really trying to figure out.
No, I still have it, but like in my stuff. But I was like, I used to think that was so cool that she would like do those things and like make her friends like purses and stuff.
That's really cool.
As such a young child. So I think it's so cool just seeing people at this stage now. It's like you're making brands and stuff for yourself. I love that.
What was another panel that you like? For me, I actually really liked the Bel Air panel. I mean, we love that show, so I figured I was gonna like it. But just you know, hearing them really break down. You know, I'm not an actress or anything, but I still got something from it, from them kind of breaking down their process and acting and how they kind of go into certain scenes and even being nervous, you know, before taping. And so that was really cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that panel too. I'm so sad that show is ending.
I know.
Because I really do like that show. But that was a great panel because they went into their process and things that they're thinking about as they're discovering their character and the impact that it's made on themselves. Even Jabari Banks told the story about how that wasn't even his real last name.
Right, yeah.
And he like kind of manifested this through changing his last name and not even knowing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, what a dope thing and story. I love hearing testimonies.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Because I know a lot of people say, I manifested this. I'm like, this is your testimony. This is God.
Testimony.
Like, so, but that was really, really cool seeing that.
Yeah. I want to talk about all of the discourse that has been online for the past couple of days. There has been so much, especially on Threads.
Okay.
I love Threads because I feel like at least on Threads they're talking about things that like I feel like Threads people are talking about, I don't know, more things that mean something.
Okay, more meaningful things.
Yeah. Instead of just like crap posting, which I love a crap post too, but I feel like you can go to Threads, at least the people that I follow.
Yeah.
You can go to Threads and be like, oh, okay, like I know what they're going to be talking about here.
Right.
There's been so much discourse on CultureCon, people coming online, and there's been a back and forth. There's been two sides. Really? Some people coming online, like, what are you guys gaining at a CultureCon? There's nothing that you can gain. I feel like it's a waste of money. And I feel like there needs to be, I saw people saying there needs to be like more dedicated networking things, or like you can't walk away with like tangible skills from like just like sitting in on celebrity panels telling you to believe in yourself or something. And then I saw people saying, it was like a multitude of things that like people were coming on and saying, and then there were other people on the other side of it coming on and saying, networking is a skill. Like,
okay, because I was about to say
the people are here, like network.
Yeah.
And then they're also saying there are different things you get out of a conference, and you have to go in with your plan to make sure you get it out. Like you have to put in the work as they put in the work putting on the event. And then there were a lot of people saying they didn't like that people were coming online to bash CultureCon because the founder and her team are a Black team. They work hard. It's already hard enough for Black things to get funding and sponsors and things, and it's counterintuitive to get online and be posting this. And if you had a suggestion that you felt, you should have put it into the post survey that they send out, like feedback survey.
Yeah.
It has been going on for days of people back and forth. Like, I don't like this. I do like this. I feel like everything is not going to be for everyone. And every conference is not going to be tailored to you.
Right. Yeah.
And everything that you need and everything that you. So I feel like if you felt like you didn't really get anything out of it, then don't go next year.
Right.
And let that be that. And if you like, have feedback or something like that, then there is the survey. I also feel like it was the delivery of some of these things, like a bashing of the thing. Like I even saw people who didn't go come online and be like, so what tangible things did you guys take away from this? And from the people that you networked with, what opportunities has that brought you? Like,
what? Okay, for one, if you didn't go, I feel like you should not be in the discourse. You didn't go. Because now you're really just there to bash. You know what I mean? And two, networking doesn't just have to be about what can I get from you. That's not what networking is. That's not what it's about. Maybe even think, oh, what can I give these people? You should be thinking both ways. To sit there and be like, I'm going to network just to see what everyone can give me is crazy.
That comment was crazy.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? First of all, if that's how you're going into networking, that's why it's not working for you, because you're
Yeah.
not genuine. You're not,
Yeah.
you don't want to be in community with these people for a genuine reason.
Mhm.
You're both creatives, and this is a good space and community for people who understand your lifestyle and the way you're
Yeah.
going through. Like, there are so many different things of networking, and networking isn't a, okay, I'm networking with you. Okay, what are you going to do for me? Like, that
Yeah.
is crazy and
Crazy.
kind of predatory to me. Like,
Mm.
you're just like praying, like, what can these people do for me? What can these
That's
people?
a great way
And
to describe
people,
it. Yeah.
and people can see that. People can see through that. Like,
that you're thirsty.
yeah.
Like, that's given thirsty.
Yeah.
Because really, when I think about networking, I don't even think that way. Really, I'm like, wow, like, how can we support each other? Let me just get to
Yeah.
know. Like, I'm just getting to know people. Like, what
Sometimes people are just good community.
community? Like, that's it. Like, to
And
go in
you
wanting
need
something is crazy.
community.
Yes. So, wow, I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I also think, like we said before, if you don't go in with a plan, you might get lost in everything. Also, if you go in just thinking, I just want to go and look at all the celebrities I like, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice.
I feel like that's okay too.
No,
If
it's
that's what you want
okay.
to do.
But I'm saying, if you went and felt like, oh, I didn't learn anything from celebrities,
But you were just
but you
going
were
and
just
trying to look around at the
right at the
celebrities. Yeah.
celebrities, then well, that's what you went for.
I'm like, you can go there and not go to any panel
Yeah.
and still get something out of it.
Yeah.
You can go there and go to every panel and
Mhm.
still get something out of it. You have to tailor your experience to you.
Everything is there,
That everything is there.
and you have to just make it work for you.
Mhm.
So I think that's the main thing.
Mhm.
So, and honestly, even with the celebrities, I got something from the celebrities. They might not be saying, I don't know, they might not be breaking down everything. Not every celebrity might not do that. But I feel like from each of them telling their stories or telling their experience, you can learn something from each of them, even if it's just about character,
Or a way that they did something
Yeah.
might be able to tell you, oh, that's a good way. There were some panels that I sat in on that I didn't even realize I was going to get such a tangible thing from that I did. And I was like, oh, snap. Like, I wasn't even expecting that right now.
Yeah.
And there were panels on everything, even like from just, leadership, money management, podcasting, algorithms. And there were so many. There was 2 stages. There was a culture stage and there was a creator stage. I just feel like there were so many things, and of course, it's okay to critique something. It
Of
is nothing's
course.
above. Like, it's okay to do that, but I feel like the way you do it is also something. Like, I feel like coming on and just like, ugh, I don't know what y'all are like, girl.
You sound like a hater, especially if you didn't go.
Yeah.
And then you want us to get online and tell you all the things that we learned. No, you need to go for that, first of all.
It's not even that.
It's just weird.
not even that. I just feel like there's a delivery of how you do things. I also feel like a lot of people like to speak on things, and they speak on things that they fully didn't try to understand. Because I even saw people say, oh, there was no like political panels. I'm like, Native Land Pod had a literal whole panel. Like, what are you guys talking about? And it was great.
Oh yeah, that was
like
great.
I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like try not to speak on certain things and not being there if you don't have like the full scope of it. And you can critique something, you could give a suggestion of something, but also, and I feel like I say this all the time, you need to, who is the messenger? Who is this coming from? Look at, because sometimes people just critique to like just like say, now everybody's an expert on conference planning.
Right. That's
when
the
you have
truth.
never built a conference or decide to even know, you know what I'm saying?
That's
and nothing is yes, you can like give your feedback, you're a paying customer, like that is fine, but like also to I'm not talking about the people who are just giving genuine critiques. I'm talking about the people who are trying to get online and like dogpile and like be rude. It's like, do you even understand? Like, we listened to the founder, Imani
Yes.
Ellis, talk about how she brought this from her living room
Yeah.
to this conference with 10,000 plus people.
Yeah.
And really, you can tell that they're trying, their whole team is trying to make this a thing, like a good
A great-
experience
yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah.
So it's like you can give, you know, critique and feedback, but also like look at your messenger. Are
Right.
they just trying to like hate and like
Hate,
they
mhm.
just mad because they didn't, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta watch people.
You do. You do.
Because now, come on now.
You do. It's
You got a problem with everything.
You have a problem with
And
everything.
this has been a thing with every Black conference this year.
Mm.
People came out of Essence Fest dogpiling.
They
People
did,
came
yeah.
out of what is the one that Sarah Jakes Roberts puts on? Women Evolve.
Yes.
People came out of Women Evolve doing it.
Mhm.
People came out of Invest Fest doing it. Like, I feel like every conference, they're like, it now it's like you're anticipating it coming. Like,
Mhm.
okay, people are gonna say things, it's fine. But I just feel like take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Because you gotta consider who this is coming from. If they're just like getting on to dogpile, and it's like you don't even know. You talking about, oh, we can't network
Now, come on. There were, again, 10,000 people there. You can't network? That sounds like a you problem.
That's a skill issue.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's okay. But I don't understand maybe the purpose of all the dogpiling. I'm like, do you not want a space for Black creatives to come and connect? What is wrong with you?
And I feel like you create some. If like, I saw some people like saying they want more like small intimate workshops on things.
Mhm.
Or like some people are like, oh, I need to walk away with a job, and it's like, maybe this conference is not what that is about. You could possibly, but if you didn't
go to a job
it's
fair.
fine.
I'm just go to a job fair.
No, but I'm saying, like,
yeah.
it's fine if you really feel strongly about. I'm sorry, I'm touching you.
It's okay.
If you really feel strongly about that, maybe build something of like, this is a workshop thing, and you come and you go to like small workshops with like 10 people. Do like build something that don't just like talk about something. Maybe this conference isn't for you and your goals right now. So pivot. Like, it doesn't have to be
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because so many people were online saying how they got something out of it, how they like it was so amazing, like this, that. It was way more love than hate.
Well, that's good.
And I feel like the hate is always so loud, because even though it's small, because people who hate is so bold with it, so passionate about it. And it's like, I'm not talking about genuine critiques, really. I'm talking about the negativity of you. We could tell you got on here hating.
You got on here strictly to be a hater.
And you could tell the difference.
You definitely can tell the difference. But I will say, shout out to Imani and her team, because that, I mean, it was amazing. And to have, her be a Black woman and her team be all, Black people, that's something really special. So
I was in awe.
Yeah.
That was our first time there.
Yeah.
But I have been seeing it for a couple years.
I just think that was really special, and
it was intentional.
It was very intentional. You guys created something amazing. So I just think, shout out to y'all.
Shout out.
Like,
and
real.
We can't wait to go again.
I know. I can't wait for next year.
Yeah. And I CultureCon does stuff throughout the year, and they have a whole CultureCon week leading up to CultureCon.
Yeah.
I saw like they had events the week.
Actually, I did see that
coming up and everything. So even did you go to any of the events? The week of? Like, what are we talking about?
You
I'm
didn't
sorry.
even go to the after party. You could have, I mean, anything. How you gonna hate from outside the club?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
No, but I just feel like that is a good thing. Like, I always said you gotta consider the messenger.
Yeah. Because certain people,
They just mad.
They just mad. You can't see certain people
They
get
just
bent out of shape.
Every time something gets like someone gets successful,
Mhm.
people get mad that somebody else is successful.
Yeah.
Why is someone else being successful?
Or I'm sorry,
insulting
whenever
to you?
it's a black person, especially black women, now all of a sudden it's so nitpicky. Now we have everything to nitpick.
Did you nitpick Burning Man?
Right. I'm just no,
you didn't.
Like, come on. All of a sudden you gotta find something. Y'all are searching for something. No.
If you were there at that event, really, truly, not coming there to hate and to find something. If you really came in there like with the open, like there is no way that you can say that I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you came in there genuine, you could say, you know what, that was an amazing weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And most people did.
Yeah. I can't see how how anyone could go there and just get absolutely nothing out of it.
You was standing on the wall trying to hate.
Yeah, I just can't.
You was like, dang, I ain't put it on today, and now I'm mad because everybody else got a cute outfit on, and now I'm gonna go online. Is this a conference or a fashion show?
Like, you're such a.
Did you not put it on?
Right? Did you not put it on?
Okay, you could have wore a regular outfit. Like,
you sure could have.
A lot of people did wearing regular. I'm sorry, we fly.
Yeah, like,
it's just a regular fit.
For me, this is just a regular fit.
Sorry.
So,
the girls. Welcome to New York.
Right. But
all right, well, thank you for listening. That was our experience at CultureCon. If you were at CultureCon, let us know. And if you weren't, let us know if you're thinking about going next year, because we do recommend it 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay. And we hope to see you there. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. We want to hear from you. Follow us on all audio platforms. We will be posting there every week. Of course, we're here, and we love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.